What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another daily Wolong build guide video. Today's build is going to be another one revolved around martial arts. I'm slowly going through all the martial art moves to find out which ones are actually good in PvP. So if you guys enjoy content like this and you want to know which martial arts are overpowered and which ones you should completely avoid, then be sure to subscribe to the channel for daily Wolong content. With that out of the way, let's get into the rest of the video. So starting off, this martial art that we're going to be looking at today is called Swift Lightning. What Swift Lightning does is that it performs a fierce forward-facing thrust. Additionally, if you hold down the attack, you're able to charge the thrust to shoot out further, and it does way more damage. This martial art is absolutely beautiful for mix-ups because you're able to let it go anytime you want. So if you can time your opponent's deflex ban, you can catch them pretty well. Although, I think I might have found the best way to use it. As you see in a lot of these clips, I like to get my opponent out of spirit and in the exhausted state to be able to critical blow them. But the second I knock them out of spirit, I like to fully charge up the Swift Lightning martial art attack, and then it cuts through them like a stick of butter, like the little softies they are. This martial art is extremely powerful, and even the range catches people off guard a lot of the time. Let's go over the stats now though. So your stats may be different based on whatever weapon you roll this martial art on, but for me, I'm running 85 wood for my weapon, the Ring Pommel Saber, since it scales really highly with wood. 37 earth to run this heavy armor, I will go over in just a second, and then the most important part is the 30 fire. You require 30 fire to be able to use overpowered burst and amplified damage for the spells. Overpowered burst makes your next martial art skill deal tons of more damage, and amplified damage makes you do more damage overall. These are a must-have if you want to be able to one-shot your opponents. Then for the armor you need is the Flying General armor, aka Lubu's armor, for the final set bonus effect, giving 11.4% more damage to your martial arts. And of course, make sure you have embedments in your armor and weapons, giving martial arts damage and martial arts spirit consumption to not use up too much spirit when spamming this Swift Lightning skill. And don't forget to put on the Jie Divine Spirit, since it gives martial art damage, martial arts spirit consumption, and it even applies a slow whenever you successfully land a martial art on your enemy. So then after you have all those on, you should have about a 34.5% more martial arts damage, and now you're ready to get out there and one-shot some nerds no problem. This martial art is extremely satisfying to use and amazingly powerful. Using this martial art outright is risky, but you can catch people messing up the timing because it has such a long charge up. I still found it best to knock your opponent out of stamina and then instantly start charging up the attack. Hit them with the fully charge up attack and it does tons of damage to them. But sometimes just hitting them out of stam isn't fully enough. To me, it's best to use it if after your opponent uses a martial art on you and you're able to deflect it, then it guarantees a full charge up because they have more of a, I guess you could say, downtime of them trying to recover. So that's the perfect moment in my opinion of when you should use it. And then in PvE, it's actually pretty decent. Using the full charge up on the enemy from afar to one-shot them is really nice, and even just letting it loose without charging it if they're a little bit too close to you, it's still very powerful. Without charging it, it also doesn't cost too much spirit to just throw it out, versus charging it actually uses up about half your spirit bar, so even if you just want to spam it without the charge, that's 100% viable. It's still very strong. But overall, I think this martial art is absolutely amazing. Most of the time, hitting your enemy with a critical blow doesn't one-shot them, so replacing it with this martial art to guarantee that one-shot is definitely super satisfying and even more stylish in my opinion. And that's gonna do it for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this martial art. Do you think it's actually really good, or do you think it's just absolute dog shit? I like it personally, as you can tell. But I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of these PvP clips, and have a good day. Peace.